In my last video, we unboxed my baby male black mamba. In this video, we're going to be putting him inside his new enclosure, so stay tuned for some clear, up-close shots to Dendroaphis polylepis, or the infamous black mamba.
All venomous snake handling in this video is performed by a professional. Please don't try anything you're about to see at home.
So this enclosure isn't necessarily perfect. This is the paludarium, which is a 3 foot by, it's either 18 inches or 2 foot by 2 foot. I can't exactly remember. I won this in the contest. It was just a door prize essentially at the Carlisle Reptile Show. So pretty stoked for that. But I am not using it as a paludarium right now. I have a normal bottom in there. I'm just going to use it for my little black mamba because I don't have anything in here. I don't have anything that necessarily needs that much humidity and that much moisture. Although in the future, I am probably going to use this as a half fish aquarium, half reptile tank. So I just put a couple branches. It's a mulberry branch here. Not exactly sure what kind of wood that is. It's not pine or cedar, so it's safe for the reptile. I have this, which is the pothos vine, which is actually growing out of his water dish. That's all acclimated plant. There's no pesticides or anything on that, so that should be fine. It's not acclimated to the enclosure. I just set it in there, so it looks pretty stupid. It will kind of fill out. It will open up underneath the light, and I will keep the light far enough away from it to where we don't have any heat issues of stressing out the plant. But we'll go ahead and move the little polylep in here and see how he enjoys it. Now, the black mambas are not nearly as arboreal as like the green mambas, so therefore he might not utilize the space enough. If he doesn't, I'm going to be moving him to a different enclosure. But if he uses these branches, we'll go ahead and leave him in here till he grows a little bit. So let's see how he does. So I have all lights off in here besides the enclosure light, just so it looks a little bit better. So whenever I take him out, if he don't look real great, it's because I'm only utilizing the enclosure light. We'll get some close-ups of him here in a few seconds. Hopefully he does good on the hook, so we will see. He might be a little cold from his trip. Oops. Hey little guy. You gonna be cool? This is known to be the fastest snake on earth, and he is gaping. He's being a little naughty. Here you go, big guy. There you go, beautiful. So that's Shitani, is the Swahili name for Satan, and that's why I decided to name him, because I kind of like the name. But he is beautiful. He isn't Satan, he's just a little grumpy at times. But I might change it later on, but for now that's what I named him. Shitani, you are beautiful. Get some close-ups of you here in a second. Now these aren't necessarily a high humidity snake, but I will be spraying him here shortly just to make sure he is hydrated, since he just had a trip across country. So there he is, already utilizing his perches a little bit. Get a lot of reflection on this glass like that. He's got just a little bit of what looks to be stuck shed on him, but otherwise he's about the perfect specimen. Gorgeous little polylepis. There he is. Beautiful. Look at that slow tongue flick. He's a little worked up, but I would be too if I just traveled that far and didn't understand what was going on. Let's see if we can't get it to zoom in. There you go. Look at him. Hey little guy, you are beautiful. You are a good looking little black mamba. Oops. So anyway, we will give this guy the space he needs and the utmost respect to this animal, because this is one of the most dangerous snakes on earth. But I will be bringing you quite a few updates on him, so hopefully you will subscribe and check back here soon for more updates on this beautiful little elapid.